the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now
welcome back, guys. We're at the same port we worked all last week. It is Monday, and unfortunately it's just not a lot of good paying loads except for these containers, unfortunately. So if that trend continues this week, hopefully we can run 3 of these so we can make some more profit and hit that $2,000 a week mark. Need to really do that for the business to be able to pay all the bills. So we'll see. We're gonna continue to try to find something out of Spokane. Again, there were other opportunities last week. It was just all about time and location. So we'll see what's going on and try to get something and stay busy. That is the key, staying busy. All right, we're all strapped down, ready to go. All on a standard container this time. We're just waiting on TQL to approve this container, and you know, they want to verify the container number before it ships out. So I got this all strapped down, ready to go, and still haven't got a response saying it's okay. Again, these doors half the time are not locked up. So none of these were locked up. I locked them all up. All good. Don't want those flying around. Have our edge protectors up here. And yeah, ready to hit the road. But hopefully as soon as I get in the truck and get everything loaded up on the computer and route and everything, we get that confirmation and we can hit the road. All right, we made it to location about an hour before they close. According to the owner, he said that they're unloading till 5, and I see the owner and some other guy running the forklift right here. There, thought he was gonna pop out right there. So already unstrapped and put everything away. I went to pull up to get unloaded right here, and he asked me to back up because he was coming out with the container. So hopefully we'll get unloaded soon, and I'll make it a lot easier to get more containers moved if that's all we do this week. If we can get this offloaded today, it makes things a lot quicker. All right, we're unloaded. Same mileage, same pay as last week, 800 bucks. But the gas mileage, way better with the standard container. 9 compared to a high cube. Last week we were averaging 7.5 miles per gallon. So all good. They'll help with our profits, better gas mileage. But we're gonna go ahead and drive down the street here to the Petro. Never been there. Late in the evening, it's 4:30. So hopefully we find some parking. All right, guys, we're loaded up with another container. We're here in Tacoma. This time we are going the distance. We are going to Butte, Montana. I forgot to record while I was there. It was at a new location. It was actually like the Puyallup Indian tribe container sales company. Really organized, really great people there. In and out, very efficient. She did compliment me about my tablet. She said that she's noticed a lot of drivers and hotshots are not organized and don't have things very easy to get to. They just have their phone, or they just have, you know, their standard navigation. Again, your standard navigation doesn't have truck route settings. It doesn't know what bridges you can't go over. It doesn't know height restrictions. Doesn't know how long your truck is, so if you can make the turn. So all that stuff is very important, why you need truck navigation. But also having an ELD mounted is a DOT requirement, and this tablet runs my ELD and everything. So it was kind of shocking to hear her say that you know, so many drivers are not doing it. And then also she complimented that my truck is clean. Like, it's not, I mean, it's not dirty. It's pretty organized, I guess. But she was saying that a lot of truck drivers have just garbage, chip bags, beer bottles. The beer bottles shocked me. I was like, beer bottles? I mean, I understand like having a drink once you get off work. You got, you know, 11 hours for that to go through your system, no issue. But to have empty containers in a commercial vehicle, that's wild. But I'm gonna get back to the road here, and we'll catch you later. Alright guys, we made it here to Butte, Montana. Gonna get this unloaded. I have to go on site and give them some paperwork and get someone to come out here with the forklift. But I already got all my securement put away, secured, so should be good. It's 1 or 2 o'clock, something like that, maybe 2. Down the street in Butte, there's a huge truck stop. So we'll go there, we'll check out the load board, see if there's any opportunities that we could pick up immediately. If not, try to get something booked for tomorrow morning, which is Friday. All right guys, wanted to show you that high cube. You obviously get worse gas mileage, and you also get worse gas mileage going over the Rocky Mountains in Montana. So 6.4 miles per gallon, 620 miles, paid $1,500. It was $2.41. Okay, not great. It looks like I just found a load out of Kalispell. So if I get my Raycon, I will deadhead up to Missoula, park for the night. That way it's only about an hour drive to Missoula, or from Missoula to Kalispell. So I can get loaded up and deliver same day to Salt Lake City. It is a partial, it is like a towable boom lift essentially. It's 10,000 pounds, 25 feet long. It's probably going to United Rentals mostly. It's probably picking up from a job site, delivering it back to United Rentals based on locations and everything. But I'm still waiting here. I did decide to take a 30-minute break, so I was off clock for that. Then I clocked back in, looking for a load. It's been an hour looking for a load, waiting for paperwork. So hopefully I get something soon, because it is now 3:30 Montana time. I would like to be in Missoula before it's dark and before 6 o'clock. I normally don't have a horrible time finding parking in Missoula because there's 3 truck stops there, but also don't want to push it where I'm getting there super late and can't find parking. That wouldn't be good. So I'm really hoping to get this paperwork. The only reason I haven't left yet and just drove there is because sometimes these deals fall apart before they get put together. I asked him for the Raycon. He said he's waiting on information from the shipper, which means it's not set in stone, ready to go. That's why I haven't left. I have bid on a couple other loads. They're all deadhead, but it's like 200 miles, which is not bad. So I'm not giving up on other opportunities, but I am kind of waiting for this guy to come through, because I did tell him I'd take it. So I don't want to burn a relationship unless you know, he burns it and says that the load fell through. He already tried giving me a different load, which I could do, but he thought I was like a semi. and could do 40,000 pounds. Let him know I'm a 40-foot hotshot. He does have an excavator. It's 22 feet long, 15,000 pounds. So if this load does fall through, there is an excavator coming out of Missoula going to Idaho, Lewiston, that I could take. It's obviously not going to pay as much because it's not going as many miles. I think to Salt Lake City, it's close to 600 miles. So want the miles. The miles is what pays. But because that other load is heavy, I could get paid good per mile because it's a heavy load. So I'm gonna follow up with them, see what's going on with that excavator load. I'll bid it because I haven't bid that job. He offered it to me. He didn't tell me a price, so I'll bid that just in case this other one's falling through, because I should have had paperwork by now. And I really don't want to sit around and wait for something that's just gonna fall through. So I'll let you guys know what happens. All right, we're in Polson, heading to Kalispell, but this is Flathead Lake, I believe. This is a beautiful area. Every time I come to Montana, I feel like I'm at home, but I just don't know about the winters. Sometimes these winters out here are just so crazy, but everything else besides the winters is just amazing. I saw a sign on the side of the road. It was huge. It was red, white, and blue, and it said, "In God we trust. America first. Family, faith, freedom." And that's what America should be about. Alright guys, we're here in Kalispell. Here to pick up this this equipment. Just found out this equipment is damaged and wrecked. That's why it's actually going to an auction. Ritchie Brothers, Iron Planet, whatever you want to call it. And they're declaring that this thing is worth $50,000. But I'm sorry. This little towable unit that'll get you 20 feet high, maybe 20. So obviously they're trying to do the insurance thing where if it falls off the trailer, they can buy a brand new one plus shipping and all that. But this thing is not worth $50,000. This will sell at auction for probably 10 to 15. The damage doesn't look too severe. It looks like it just broke there. The towable part is all bent up. But what caused that? That is a big question. And so then you'd have to do some more investigating to figure out what else is damaged. I do see some hoses here. So we'll want to make sure that well, it looks like they're all, I have to put some tape and some zip ties or something around that. Some loose junk here. I mean, I don't know. Guess I'll hold on to it. There's this spare tire that's, oh, the tire's all fucked up. So I don't know why they would even send that. It's absolutely useless. They can buy a tire, especially if it's rolling. I don't know. The nice thing is it is wrecked and damaged, but also it's wrecked and damaged. I'm recording this because someone might try to play games. People like to play games with pieces of crap equipment and also check what's gonna fly off. Like this, that could potentially fly off because the bolt is broken and it doesn't hook there, so I'll need to find a way to strap that down, make sure it doesn't blow away. But everything else is looking pretty good. Not seeing any issues. The flat piece is missing here. the pad. So we'll go ahead and get this thing loaded. All right, guys, we finally got this on here. Took way too long to get a BOL, but we got strap over the boom because the boom's not secured. It doesn't lock in anymore because it's all busted up. Got this strap around this leg on the other side because I'll show you the leg is broken, holding on by a thread, so I don't want the hydraulic or the pin to come out and the whole thing falls off into the road or whatnot. Got a chain around the base of the body, straps around the tire, chain around the back of the body, chain up top on the boom, strap over here on this guy. It's just a messy load, but I think we got it all figured out. Taped up all of our loose slack so that doesn't come out. Got the spare tire mounted and tightened. Zip tied this thing down so it doesn't come off. Later on we put the strap over it, so it probably didn't need the zip tie. Got those chains and everything situated, so it looks good. Gonna go ahead and hit the road and get out of here. All right, I just took this off ramp to get to this pilot here, and as I'm going down the off ramp, I'm getting to the intersection to turn into here, and I see there's a cop car pulling someone over going on the on ramp. So there's like 3 cars, they all pull over, then they realize which car it is. The truck pulls over, it stops. I see the police officer get out. She looks back to make sure there's no cars coming, and as soon as she looks back, the truck guns it. You just see like a plume of smoke and he's gone, and she goes to chase after him. What I thought was really interesting is, one, you're in an old diesel pickup truck. Where do you think you're going? You're not getting away. You're not going anywhere. And second, why are you running from the cops? What's going on? What are you doing? I don't get it. But it's 5 o'clock now. We're gonna park here in Butte and take some time off, reset the clock, and then probably Sunday 10 o'clock or something like that, as long as the clock has been reset for my time, probably hit the road, try to get to Idaho Falls or somewhere in Utah. That way I can make an early morning delivery.